What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I probably shouldn't be this excited-ish in a video like this, especially since I've never filmed a video where I've had to cancel a car. So we're talking, of course, about my 2020 Chevrolet Corvette C8. If you're new to the channel, back in August of 2019, I placed my order for my C8 and I sold my Audi R8 for this car. And looking back on it now, I actually got rid of my R8 way before I even had to, but I needed to put some money down on the car in order to reserve my allocation. So what are we, 9 months later, Bri? 9 months later, I have decided to cancel my order, and there's been a lot of reasons as to why I've done this. The biggest reason is my car is no longer going to be a 2020. Most likely it's going to be a 2021, and I will get this car probably in February of 2021. So as far as content goes, we're looking at another 7 months in order to get the car. When I placed my order for the C8, I really wanted to be one of the first people to get the car and really kind of show it off and just make a lot of content on the car. We've already seen a lot of people twin turbo them and do some other things that most of us normal people won't really be doing. So I just wanted to show the daily driving, you know, doing exhaust, mods, things like that, more of the affordable parts for the car. But unfortunately, I still don't have the car yet, and it's just not something that I really feel I can kind of show off and just make videos on even in 2021. Even if I could, I'm waiting another 7 months for the car. So really, from a YouTube standpoint, I'm not going to be able to create any content on that vehicle for a very long time. So unfortunately, sorry for building up the hype on a car. I've never special ordered any kind of vehicle before, so I was very excited to pick out the car. I went with a 2LT, I got a two-tone interior, just added everything that I wanted to. I got the color that I wanted, which is very similar to the color on my Tacoma. And sometimes life goes with plan B, so I've had to cancel that order, and I'm in search for another vehicle to replace it. The only hint that I'm going to give you guys, if you follow the channel or subscribe to stay tuned, is that the roof still comes off. So that's the only hint for the next vehicle that I will be adding alongside the Tacoma, and hopefully I'll have that very soon so we can start making some videos on it. As far as the money goes for the 2020 C8, the local Chevy dealer that I was working with, they required a $1,000 deposit for the allocation. So basically, to hold your spot in line, that's what you needed to do. And then I think it was August or September of 2019, I had to put the remaining 10% that they required for the car. So the purchase price of the vehicle that I was supposed to be getting was just shy of $80,000. So that means that I had $7,600 tied up in a vehicle that I can't drive. I can't touch it, I can't take it out, I can't create content with that vehicle. So that is a lot of money that I can put into another vehicle that I can get right away and start producing content. Now, along with the delay, which I didn't mention, is we had the strike from Chevy, which was I think the end of 2019, and then we had the pandemic going on that has closed and hurt a lot of businesses as well. That further delayed the production of my car. So being a 2021 now, if I wanted to get a 2020, well, I would have had to put in my order earlier for the car, but I did want to sell my Audi R8 before I put my money down on the C8. And then just some more info on my car. If I did stick with it and I wanted to get it around the end of January or February, my allocation had to be resubmitted the end of July for basically like the second batch of cars. And then my car would not be produced until probably November of this year. Now, one thing that would actually delay my car even more is that GM closes down a week for Thanksgiving and a week for Christmas and New Year's. So we're still talking, you know, 7 or 8 months to not get my car. Now, I've been able to drive 2 different C8s. I got to drive a stock one and one that had headers and high flow cats, and I really loved it having the exhaust. It sounded like it should have been that way from the factory, and it's a really great car. I love being able to take the roof off, and for my perspective, it would have been my third mid-engine car. I love the mid-engine design, but I think I really want to get back into an Audi R8 at some point. So for right now, I'm holding off on the C8. I have officially canceled my order. Another thing real quick about this whole situation is that I got my money back for the deposit. So the dealer that I'm working with was super cool about it. I don't know if other dealers would have haggled with you or not about not being able to cancel it. So that was super awesome. And now I'm able to take that money and put it into another project. So with all of that out of the way, I think I'm the first YouTuber to actually almost purchase a C8 and cancel the order. We've seen them getting crazy mods already. People are already selling them. They're selling well over sticker. I saw a local 2LT, same spec as mine, selling for $113,000. So people are flipping these cars and making money because it's going to be a long time until you see one sitting on a dealer lot. So the hype is, I think the hype is still there. So even if I got my car in February, I could still make some content and have a really awesome car. But given the whole situation, it just doesn't look like it's going to work out for me to actually own one. So if you guys were excited, I'm sorry, I'm a little bummed myself because it was going to be a fun car. But comment down below, let me know what you think my next vehicle should be. I do kind of already have it narrowed down, but I'm curious to see your guys' opinions. And also don't forget the one hint, the roof comes off as well. It's definitely going to be an awesome project. So consider subscribing and staying tuned to see the next project car. If you guys enjoyed today's video, give it a huge thumbs up, smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, and look forward to seeing the project next to the Tacoma.